Today I will do a UFC GOAT list. My first pick for UFC GOAT list. I'm gonna go from top 5. Okay, I'm gonna start it from top 5. My top 5 best fighters of all time and the GOAT of UFC are top 5. Fifth place goes to Charles Dubrox Oliveira. Charles Oliveira has the most finishes in UFC history. He has most submissions in UFC history. I think he's a GOAT because he has won the title. He has been in the UFC for a long time and he has all these records. I think Charles Oliveira deserves a good spot of number 5 in the GOAT list of UFC. And I think Charles Oliveira is one of the best fighters in the world and the best jiu-jitsu artist in the world. And he will beat Ilia Topuria coming on 28th of June. He's gonna finish Ilia Topuria. I believe that, and he's gonna become. He may be promoted to number 4 after that. So Charles Oliveira, number 5 in my GOAT list. Number 4 is Anderson Silva. Anderson Spider Silva is number 4 because he was cheating. He was using steroids in his time, and everybody was using at that time, but I don't know, but he was using some things to just enhance his abilities from his opponents, and he was entertaining. That's why he had a 16 fight win streak, so that's why I'm giving it to him. So Anderson Silva is number 4 in my GOAT list because he was the one of the best fighters in that time. Nobody was there, and he was the only one who was fighting at that time, so who was really famous. So I think Anderson Silva deserves the spot, and he has been in this sport for a long time. So that's why I would say Anderson Silva, number 4 in my GOAT list. Number 3 is John Bones Jones. John Jones is number 3 because he uses bad substances to enhance his performance. He uses PEDs to somehow get advantage from the fighters, so from other fighters, so that he can fight better. So that's why I give John Jones a good spot of number 3 in my GOAT list, and he's ducking Tom Aspinall. If he loses to Tom Aspinall, then we can depromote him. If he wins, we can promote him to number 2. Or maybe. So I think if he fights Tom Aspinall, he will be depromoted to number 5 maybe because no, if he loses to Tom, if he fights him again and loses again, then it would be like I would depromote him from 3 to just like 10. So that's what it is. So I think John Jones is number 3 in my GOAT list. And number 2, George St. Pierre. George will be at number 3. The GSP. GSP is number 3 because GSP has fought so many fighters, so many champions, and he has defended his belt like 13, 14 times, and he was really famous. He was selling fights too, so that's why I would go with George St. Pierre at number 2. GSP number 2 in my GOAT list because he's best. So GSP number 2. Number 1, the notorious Conor McGregor. The only reason Conor McGregor is number 1 because he's a double champ. He's a first double champ. He has beat many champions. He has beat Jose Aldo. He beat Eddie Alvarez, and he's the one who put this UFC on a top and he brought more rating than anybody else. He brought more fans to the sport than anybody else. He has sold more PPVs than anybody else. So that's why I think, for me, I think, UFC is UFC because of Conor McGregor. So that's why I think UFC GOAT should be Conor McGregor, who fought with injuries. He didn't pull out any fights. Only fight he pulled out was 2024, but it was his injury. Before that he never pulled out a fight. Even if he had injuries, he fought Khabib with injury. He fought many fighters with injury. So that's why he always showed up for the fight, and he has sold so many tickets, so many, involved in so many big fights, and became the main reason why UFC was famous. And he's a man who brought more eyeballs to this sport. So that's why I would say Conor McGregor is the GOAT of UFC. And he fights really well. He's a double champ, and he also won so many fights, and he has beat elite fighters like Jose Aldo, and he also beat elite fighters like Eddie Alvarez and Chad Mendes, Max Holloway, Dustin Poirier. So he has beat legit fighters. So that's why I think Conor McGregor is a GOAT of UFC. This is my GOAT here. This is my top 5 greatest fighters of all time in UFC. So what is your top 5? You can comment below. And it is what it is. And I'm the greatest of all time too. Sorry. This is not the right video to say that things. I know. So, yeah, that's it. I'm the best.